Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you've had a good new year and I hope that everything is going well for you. Unfortunately, it's not going quite so well for Jess Phillips. Now, Oldham City Council want to investigate the grooming gangs that have caused so much trouble in the area. And what they have done is they have asked Jess Phillips, they've asked her to step in and organise a government-led inquiry. Now, she has said that it's for Oldham Council to do it, not for the government to do it, that they should take their own approach. But Oldham Council have already said that they don't have the, they're not going to be able to do this on their own. They're going to need some help. Let's have a look at the article and I'll show you what I mean. Right, so here, Jess Phillips scolded for rejecting Oldham grooming gang inquiry by Shadow Minister. We have to do better. And I do agree with this. It says, Shadow Safeguarding Minister Alicia Kearns has launched a blistering attack on their rejection of an Oldham grooming gang inquiry, warning that these camps are hiding in plain sight across Britain. Speaking to GB News, she expressed shock in Safeguarding Minister Jess Phillips' decision to refuse a government-led investigation. Bearing in mind, Jess Phillips was the one who said she wanted to protect women and, and domestic abuse and things like that. She highlighted that Oldham Council had admitted they cannot handle the investigation alone if they are to deliver justice for the victims and the survivors. These camps that are hiding in plain sight across our country, and we have to do better by our children. The Conservative MP has written to Phillips requesting her to reconsider the decision and launch a full national review on grooming. Phillips has maintained in her response that it's for Oldham Council alone to decide to commission an inquiry into these exploitations locally, rather than for the government to intervene. While acknowledging strength of feeling for a further inquiry, the Safeguarding Minister insisted Oldham should take its own approach. Now, I don't know. She's highlighted, or Kearns highlighted several Conservative achievements in tackling grooming gangs across Britain. The Conservative launched the first ever grooming task force in the UK, she said, noting that 550 people were arrested in the first year alone. She also said the initiative also led to 4,000 victims being saved. She pointed to the creation of a tackling exploitation group, which began recording ethnicity data for perpetrators for the first time. There is much more to be done. We need to keep the focus on this, she said, reaffirming that child abuse would remain her main focus as Shadow Minister. Now, the problem with this is, the Home Office spokesman responded, no child should ever suffer this kind of abuse or exploitation. Everyone who is responsible for children's welfare must learn from past mistakes. Oldham Council are currently working alongside survivors to ensure their voices remain central. Survivors sit at the heart of our work to end child exploitation, whatever happens in terms of future inquiries. We have promised them that their wishes will be paramount. The council voted to proceed with commissioning an independent inquiry following the Home Office rejection of their request. Now, bearing in mind that Oldham Council were run by Labour and 6 requests were turned down by the Labour-led Oldham Council, it's now changed. It's now changed and it's now being put forward for an investigation. So obviously, this is obviously something to do with Labour, that they don't want this to happen, because the Labour who is in power at Oldham turned down the request for an investigation. That power has now changed and they're now put forward to Jess Phillips to organise an investigation, and she has said no. And I think this is absolutely ridiculous. They should be doing an investigation into this. It should be nationwide. It shouldn't just be Oldham. It should be a nationwide investigation into this. And I really think that this is going to be very damaging for the government, because it's showing not only that they don't seem to care about what happens in these situations, but it's also the fact that Elon Musk, and I know he's not exactly, the great guy that everyone seems to think he is in times like this, but he has said that he thinks, and this is what he said, he thinks that something needs to be done. He has been quoted as saying that Keir Starmer was part of the Crown Prosecution Service during a time when these things were not put forward and not sent for investigation or for, judgments and things like this. So, Elon Musk is saying, even all the way over there from America, that repercussions need to happen for this investigation not going ahead. So let me know what you think down in the comment section, as always. Do you think Labour and Jess Phillips are right, that it should be up to Oldham alone to launch this investigation? Or do you think that she should be doing everything she can to help them and the victims of these appalling crimes? Let me know down in the comment section what you think. I'll see you next time.